How come you don't get much more performance in gaming whether you have 8 cores or 12 cores? Well, because games simply don't care about how many cores you have past a certain point, and that point happens to be 8 cores. I can't really tell you why, to be honest. I can just tell you that's how it is right now. For the longest time, most people will buy cheap 4-core CPUs for their budget gaming PCs, you know, i3 10100, i3 12100. And if AMD still cared about gamers, they would still make Ryzen 3 4-core CPUs for cheap. Over the years, this minimum slowly became 6 cores, and people buy 8 cores to be comfortable. Because even if all you do is gaming, you still have your browser, your Discord, maybe Spotify, maybe you want to record some gameplay every now and then. All of that needs some CPU power, and games sometimes behave weirdly if they have less than 6 to 8 cores available to them. They just do. I'm sure many of you can relate to this. Intel CPUs handle this very well with the E-cores because you have 6 to 8 P-cores, that's for your game, and then the E-cores are gonna take care of everything else. Actually, they handle it so well that it's a little bit overkill, but that's fine. So you might think, okay, I'm going to buy more than 8 cores just to be future-proof. Well, no, because by the time 8 cores is really not enough anymore, the CPUs that are gonna be out there are gonna be so much better than the high core count CPUs we have now. Buying a high core count CPU now to be future-proof, for that to be effective, you will need future games to be really multi-threaded. You don't know if that's gonna happen because what games really like is single core performance. And that doesn't mean that you only need 1 core for your games. No, what that means is the games care about your clock speed, how fast your cores are going. CPUs usually have like 2 that are the best cores, which are the fastest core. But be careful not to misunderstand this. You can't compare CPUs just with clock speed unless they are the same architecture from the same lineup, because they have different IPCs. I already made a video about IPC, but just to break it down quickly, imagine you have 2 trucks. Both trucks are going at the same speed, but one truck could be carrying 10 packages and the other one could be carrying 15 packages. They are going at the same speed, but one is getting more stuff done. So if you're still watching for some reason and you're making a gaming only PC, you don't need more than 8 cores. I'm not going to recommend you get more than 8 cores. That would be irresponsible. I have 8 cores in my gaming PC. All my friends have 6 to 8 cores. My girlfriend has 8 cores. The most popular gaming CPUs are the 5800X3D, 7800X3D, 9800X3D. All of them have 8 cores. Intel CPUs have 6 to 8 P cores. If all you can afford is a 6 cores or 8 core CPUs, that's fine. That's all you need. Don't worry about it. 8 cores is just the sweet spot. You don't need more. If you want to get more, that's okay. Stop stressing out because you see people make all those expensive builds. You don't need that shit. It's fine.